Welcome back, dear students of class 8. We had started your lesson number 8, networks. In between yesterday, we stopped our class due to some unavoidable circumstances. Today, let's begin all over again this networks. I believe you are aware of network. Okay, when you talk about a network is a collection of anything which can share the information and where the information can be shared among the different devices. Now, if I talk about real world, in real world, you can take an example of network of roads, network of telephonic communications, like one mobile phone, we can interact with anybody, anywhere, anytime, isn't it? So this kind of communications can be called as a network of communication, like network of roads, like one road is being connected with the different roads to make the transportation easy, and from one path we can take to another path by, since they are connected with each other very easily, we can use these roads to go from one location to another location. So this kind of networking of roads can be also known as a network of roads. Second thing, like if you talk about bank, all the ATMs are connected with the server, means bank. Okay, so very easily from anywhere, anytime, you can access the ATMs, you can withdraw money, and even you can deposit also. So this is happening only because of the networks. If there is no networking between the different devices, then it is not possible to withdraw money from anywhere, anytime. Even we cannot deposit also from any other ATMs. So this is called networking of devices. Just like that, it means we can say that now in networking became the part and parcel of our life. Without networking, even we cannot call anybody. We can't even watch a television also. Because of network only, we can watch television, you can watch different channels. Okay. So we cannot even imagine, we cannot even imagine our life without networking. If networking will not be there, then no phone, no radio, no television, nothing will be there. Okay, so this became the part and parcel of our life. Same way, if we talk about computer networking is called as a, when two or more computers or devices are connected with each other to share the information, to share the hardware resources, is called computer network. We use different hardwares to make a connection between two devices. It may be wired and it may be wireless also. Like if I talk about transferring data from one mobile to another mobile using Bluetooth. So here we use radio waves. Here radio waves works for transferring data from one mobile to another mobile. Same way, if I want to connect my computer with the server with LAN wires, so Ethernet cable can be used or coaxial cable can be used. You might have seen that coaxial cable is used for the TV channels. You can connect the coaxial cable with your television with a set-top box, and you can watch all the channels very easily from at home. So this all things are happening only because of networking. And if networking is there, then not only we can save our time, but we can save our resources also. We can save our costing, we can save our resources. Manpower also can be saved. Okay, so this kind of, let us talk about the, when one computer is defined as a group of computers and other peripheral devices that are linked together to transfer data from one computer to another computer. So what they are called, if we talk about two computers, so actually in a network, each and every computer is called nodes. Each and every computer in a network is called nodes, and one node at a time can send the message to another node. node. So the node which is sending the message to another node is called sender, and the node which is receiving the message from the another node is called receiver. For example, we can take a very simple example of your printer is connected with your computer. You have connected one printer with your computer. When you send a printing command from your computer, the information, the message goes to the different node, to the printer. One message will go to that printer and printer will receive it. Okay, so printer becomes receiver and your computer became sender. So your computer sent a message, information, so that information will go to the printer, to the different hardware parts, and then it will work accordingly. So this is how your computer system, when they are in network, works. One means in our network all computers will be individually nodes, and each and every node can send message and can receive also. Can send message and can receive also. So the node which is sending the message will called sender, and the node which is receiving the message is called receiver. So this is called node, sender and receiver. So the next topic is transmission media. What is actually transmission media? So we can say it is a physical medium. It is a physical medium by which the different hardware parts or different computers can be connected. It can be wired and it can be wireless also. Just now I give an example of sending the message or sending the data from one mobile to another mobile. When you are sending, it may be wired also. If two computers are connected, then they can be wired also, and they can share the data wireless also. Means I can use my Bluetooth to share also. So here radio waves is being used. Okay, wireless I can use, Wi-Fi I can use to send the information from one mobile to another mobile, or I can use wired also when we are on the network. When we have many computers together, then we can connect to the Ethernet cables and we can share the information from one device to another device. So if you talk about the advantages of networking, so what it may be. If we are using network, then you assume that work advantages we can have when we are on network. So very simple, that when we are on network, the shareable memory can be used. It means we do not need to install a particular application for each and every computer. Instead, we can use the shareable application on the network hardware, on the network device. So that application, a single application, can be used on many computers without even installing that app. From the network, directly that app can be opened and then can be used. Second one, if you are using a efficient storage of data, then no need to keep the hard disks to the local computers. Instead, we can have a centralized server, or you can say centralized storage location, where each and every data will be stored in real time, not in the local system. So it provides one more thing, that the local backup is not required. For each and every individual computer, local backup is not required, even because the data is being stored into the server. And if anything happens to the local computer in future, then your data will be safe in the server, or you can say to the central location. Your data will be saved. So from there, very easily we can fetch or we can retrieve the information and we can reuse them. Okay. Second thing, we are saving also. We are saving the cost, because to installing the hard disk to each and every individual computers, no need. The higher capacity we need in that case to store. So that is not required. Next one is reduction in hardware costs. Yes, if we have a central printer, for example, you can take, we have 10 systems and we have only one printer at a central location, because these hardwares are rarely used. Rarely means not frequently these hardwares are being used. So we can use this hardware to a particular location and all systems can be connected with that particular printer. So here we are saving the cost also, because if I have printer for each and every individual computer, so I need to have 10 printers. But I can have only one printer at a central location, and that printer can be shared with all 10 systems. And anybody can give the printer, anybody can give the print, and they can go and take the printout from the printer from one location only. Modems, if I'm using individual modems for each and every system, then also rarely used. But if I'm using a central location or networking, then we can save our cost. So you can see deletion, updation of applications would be very easy, because we need to do all the updation or deletion at only one location, not to the individual computers. If anything I need to delete, then where my all data is being stored, from there only I need to delete. Or if I want to modify any app or any data, then only from one location I need to modify my data. No need to go for individual computers to modify our data. So this is how